Hi everyone, thanks for coming back to the channel. Appreciate taking the time to watch these videos as always. So it's a cold winter's day and the boat's finally coming out a month and a half later than it should have been. But we've had strong winds, very high winds actually. So as I spin the camera around, you're going to now see that the port side railings are completely bent out of shape and the railings on the starboard side have been pulled forward and to the port side. So you can just see from the front section how far it's been pulled across. They're normally upright. So as the tide has risen, with the westerly wind pinning it against the jetty pilings, as it's got to high tide, I have a slider board, which is a plank of wood that sits between the fenders and the jetty and takes the friction as the boat rises on the tide up against the pilings. And so that has got snagged on the top of the tide. And as you can see, a result here is that the stanchion there has been completely ripped out in the GRP, but all of the ones on the port side have been tried to be ripped out, so they're all lifted. So all of the railings on the boat are going to have to be replaced. So now you can see, as I move the camera down, you'll see the start of that slider board, which is connected to the railings by a rope, and that's what rises with the boat and takes the friction against the pilings. Now, as the boat has come down, as it's dropped, it's pulled that stanchion out, as you can see, and pulled the others forward. But the next day, when I went back to get the boat out of the water, due to the high winds pinning it against the jetty again, this time the rear swim platform has also been damaged in the fact that it got held under a slider pole, which is what the boat is tethered to at the stern of the boat. So not a great way to start next year, but it's going to be an insurance job, and so I'll let you know how I get on. But again, it's one of those things, weather related, can't control it. Anyway, have a safe and happy new year, and I'll speak to you then.